Hi everyone, my name is Harsh, and today we all are going to learn about how to start the 50 SQL challenge using LeetCode platform. So let's get started, everyone. All right, so we got the very first problem of the day, recyclable and low-fat products. The type of this problem is easy. So let's see what this problem states. As per this problem, we will be having a table name products. Products that includes three specific columns. Product ID, having type integer value. Low fats that includes enumerate type, and recyclable that includes the data type enumerate. Now let's talk about these three specific columns in brief. Product ID is the primary key column with unique values for this table. That means inside the product ID, we will be having two things. What is that? Not null value. And the second one, some unique values, which is of integer type. Now, low fat is an enum. That means enumerate category of type Y and N, where Y represents this product is of low fat and N represent it doesn't belongs to low fat category. If I talk about the third column, which is recyclable, it is also an enumerate type of category having Y and N value into it, where Y represents a given product is recyclable and N states it is not. Now let's see what the problem asks. Write a solution to find IDs of the product that are both low fat and recyclable. We need to return the solution table in any order. The result format is in the following example. Let's understand the given problem with the help of given example. We already got an input table, the name products that includes three specific columns, product ID, low fats, and recyclable. We already knew like product ID will be having all those value, which is quite unique by nature and which is not null. So as you can see, these integer values are not repeating, they're unique, and at the same time, we won't be receiving any null value here. Now, low fat, which means enumerate Y and N, and recyclable, which is again enumerate Y and N. Now, what we need to give in the answer? In the answer, we just need to return the product ID of all those products which are low fat by nature and recyclable by nature. That means all the product ID where low fat states having status Y and recyclable status will be Y again. Can you see? Let's understand this problem solution by a manual observation. If we talk about the product ID 0, we got the low fat value Y. At the same time, recyclable will be N. That means the given product ID having a low fat, but it doesn't recyclable. So this is not possible. If I talk about the second ID number 1, this particular product having a low fat status and they're also recyclable. So can we consider one product ID as our answer? Yes, we can consider one as an output. If I talk about the 2, the second product ID having a low fat. So can you see the whole case falls over here. Now the third one, again, it is low fat and also recyclable. So we can mark the product ID third comes in the output. And if we talk about the fourth, it fails because the low fat is not passing the given condition, right? So if we look more manually, we will be getting two answers over here. What are the answers? One product ID because it passes the given cases, and third product ID because here it passes the low fat and recyclable column status, right? And that's how can you see in the output column, we are getting the same answer 1 and 3 product ID. And do you remember? As per the question, the order of the answer between any specific column or any specific column's value won't matter. Okay? We can return the results table in any order, right? So now let's see how we can even solve the same given problem with the help of SQL. So let me go to the editor part and start writing the code. What I'm going to say, I'm going to say, today I need to select product ID from product, where we have two given cases. The first case, the low fats would be yes, and recyclable will also needs to be yes. So I'm going to say where the low fats needs to be Y, the products having a low fat, and at the same time, and recyclable equals to Y again. And let me put our termination symbol column. Now, if I'm going to run this particular statement, let's see what will going to happen over the LeetCode editor. Can you see? This is the same input example, and we got the same output, the product ID 1 and 3, because they are having both the correct status, low fat and recyclable, low fat and recyclable, right? So let me try to click on submit and see all the given test cases passed or not. And we got the perfect result. So that's how we can also attempt the very first problem of the 50 SQL problem challenge. Thank you for watching.